I don't think so.
I'm going easy. The kids wanna be.
You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
He's past the others. The last cell. I'll be watching. You'll do fine.
A killer is on the loose.
Keeps them alive for 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps them.
A rookie FBI agent is on his trail.
He's got real physical strength, cautious, precise, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
But in order to track him down, she'll have to match wits.
I'll help you catch him, Clary.
Believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head.
With the darkest of all minds.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
Oh, he's a monster. Pure psychopath. So rare to capture one alive.
So close to the way you're gonna catch him. Do you realize that? Oh, Clarice, your problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
You told me you don't spook easily.
You call this easy, sir?
Lecter's missing an arm.
Man's a raving maniac. Who knows what he'll do?
Thank you, Clarice. Thank you.
Zelda from the very start. I got the heart and smarts to play the part. Down with Zelda. Peeping through with an overhead view, cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts, never cut the slack, and I always watch my back for Jack. Down with Zelda, yeah. Strong I stand, I'm the man with the plan, cause the power's in my head and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
We thank you one and all and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's Christmas Eve in L.A. But a team of terrorists...
You want money? What kind of terrorists are you? Who said we were terrorists?
...have their own holiday plans.
And I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to kill me. Okay.
We do it the hard way.
But the one thing they didn't plan on was New York cop John McClane.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
You really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
And you'll have it.
They have already killed one hostage.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Come to Papa, honey.
You really an American?
Only if New Jersey counts.
What does he think he's doing?
His job.
They're using artillery on us.
You idiot. It's not the police. It's him.
He's an easy guy to like.
Welcome to the party, pal.
And a hard man to kill. Bruce Willis. Die Hard.
緒に食べようよハンバーグだだからマクドナルド
I'm Captain Lou Albano talking to you about drugs. Kids, don't be afraid to say no. Anyone that asks you to use drugs is not your friend. Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
This is a recipe for love. New Cheese Lovers Plus. Blend an abundance of 3 alluring cheeses. Add 2 irresistible toppings, your choice. And what you get is 1 provocative pizza. Get all this love for only $8.99. Or get twice the affection for just $4 more. New Cheese Lovers Plus from Pizza Hut. The name says it all.
He's back. All you had to do was ask. Super Mario Bros. 3 from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
There's something wacky at McDonald's.
Big Mac.
The Tiny Toon Adventures game.
It's Babs and Buster Bunny. And person.
Fries.
Ooh, Bunny.
A Diet Coke and
100 Happy Meals.
100 Happy Meals.
When's lunch?
I mean, 1 Happy Meal.
Now buy your kid a Happy Meal at McDonald's and get a Tiny Toon flip car. 2 cars in 1, a different one each week. Collect all 4, get all 8.
100 Happy Meals, sir.
Now what?
Better pop the trunk. Genesis does.
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Columns free.
What Nintendo don't?
Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October.
Hi. How are you guys? It's been about a day. Almost exactly a day. Actually. We're gonna do a murder mystery game because I haven't played this game since I was a kid. I kind of miss it. And I was thinking, you know what? I need something to play. I'm just gonna boot up GOG, see what I have. And I came across this one. This is Gabriel Knight's Sins of the Fathers. Not just the father, but multiple fathers, because there's more than one. Just getting it booted up as we speak. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over now. Hopefully it should be picked up in a second. Nothing is happening. What the fuck? I had it working just a moment ago, too. What is actually happening? Auto-detect is not detecting the game. But it did. But now it's not. How about now? There we go. Yep, yeah. Are we good? I think we're good. Let's watch the intro. a lot of the video doesn't seem to be going through correctly, so I'm gonna actually do a monitor capture instead. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best bet. Let me see what this does. Let's get rid of that. And do I already have the monitor being captured by anything? No, I don't. Add source. Desktop capture. How do I know which is which? Apps? Wait, I can do apps? If I can do apps, I should be able to just do that. Theoretically. It's not happening. Nothing's happening. I love old games. Well, I mean, that's working. The way I didn't click on anything. Are we just going right into the game? Okay, sure. Sure, why not?
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Sure. Bye-bye. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
So I came.
I'm sure that's it.
Back from
Maybe
eating
I should
dinner
write a
and I see
horror
like
novel
5
on passive
people.
resistance
Wait,
instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
I kind of just really wanted to play a game that had Tim Curry in it.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure.
What are you drinking tonight?
If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Alright, so like I said, I really just wanted to play an old game, and especially a game with Tim Curry. It was either going to be this or Command & Conquer Red Alert, and I'm terrible at those kind of games. So I'd rather pick a game that I know that I can beat. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to actually change some things on the settings to see if that gets captured a little bit better. And why is it not letting me do anything? Oh, fucking XSplit. XSplit has this weird issue where if you click on a button way too many times when it's in use, it will rearrange everything, which is exactly what's happening right now. So I'm trying to make sure that the layer order doesn't get fucked up. That should work. I am drinking water because I have a headache. And there's a used tea bag inside of it, so it's water with used tea. Okay. So let's see. He plays Gabriel Knight. Gabriel Knight is an author who writes books on occult shit and just murder mysteries, basically. He had a big hit at one point. Since then, he is struggling to come up with anything else. So he's in the middle of writing a book right now about voodoo rituals and a murder mystery type thing about that. So he's been doing a lot of research. I didn't really get a chance to listen to what she said because she gave you a hint as to what things to do next, and I completely spaced. So I'm actually gonna redo this. 1 second, if I can do that. Oh, text, there we go. I want text on. Narrator voice, sure. And
Excellent.
narrator
Hi, Mark.
voice is, of
Hey, Mark.
course, Tim Curry himself. I'm sorry, why does text have a volume? Text doesn't make a sound, right? Or am I completely stupid? Huh. No, let's, oh shit, I don't know how to get out of this. I know how to play.
Cute gargoyle. Drink, mister.
Busy. After. Do I go to quit first? No, that closes out of the entire game. I just want to go to the main menu. I didn't even get a chance to look at the video. I want to watch the video. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Overview? Play.
What is it?
Play. Play. Booting. Booting. Booted. That is showing not the booted window. What the fuck is happening right now? Old games, I'm telling you. Old fucking games. Alright, hopefully the video actually works during the intro. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Because I noticed that during some of the transitions it would just black out or pause. And so far it seems to be good. We should see the transition from human to cheetah.
I run. It runs. I die. It
There
dies.
it is. Okay, cool.
What is it?
All good. All good. But he's been getting these consistent dreams about whatever the hell that was. So that was just kind of a taste of those dreams to come. The woman that's in the office, she works pro bono for free at the moment because he runs a used bookstore on like occult books and shit like that. Let's see. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. Okay. But she's basically an assistant and runs the bookshop when he's out and about doing his gallivanting, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita?
He's a bit of a womanizer
Gabriel
as
is
well.
allowed.
That's also a thing to keep in mind.
I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Sure. Bye-bye. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
Handheld
If you really wanted to do a retro TBS game, you
I
could play the
can't wait
whole.
to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
Dixieland Drugstore and what was the other
Give me a
one?
break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
And if I remember right, the person who voices this woman is, what's her name? Leah Remini, I think, or something like that. She was on, what is she known for? King of Queens. She was the wife in King of Queens. And of course, there's Tim Curry. So, let's see here. Dixieland Drugstore, something else. She mentioned some messages.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
That's not what I
Oh, nothing.
Not what I wanted. I want to talk to her. Question?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands.
Okay.
You should be careful investigating it.
All right.
What do you know about the
Exclamation
voodoo
mark
murders?
space.
Just what I read in the paper.
I need to
same
get
as
that
you.
working good. Oh, what was it again? I can't remember the quote now. Shit.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Oh, shit. Really everything. Okay. How come we haven't gone out yet?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
I love their fucking dynamic.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting
Space is
class
so
or my
cool.
Tai Chi.
So cool.
You know
but
that.
it won't even live
You
in
know,
the
you
movie.
can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just
Oh, yeah, I
allow
remember
my
the
body
quote
to
now.
atrophy.
Works for me. How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's
If
in
I was
history
really
and
good at
classics.
RTS games, I
My
would play
folks
Command
wanted
and
me to
Conquer.
go on right
Red
away
Alert,
for my PhD,
just for that.
but 18 years of school was enough.
Honestly,
I
the
needed a
songs
break.
in that show are good.
Wait, what show?
Just tell me
Oh,
anything
these
at
early
all.
90s games when
I came to New Orleans
games had
because
those
I'd read so much about it, and I thought,
So hood.
you know, spending a few months here would clear my head.
Good.
Nothing I...
Suit yourself.
All right. So let's see. Let's
Do
take a
you
look
have
at the
messages for me?
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Awesome.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want them.
More? Okay.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What does she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
Right, his father's dead.
Do you have more messages for me?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He said he was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany. Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Is there anything
Do you
else?
have more messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's H-U-M-P-H-R-E-Y.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station. At the
Ah,
front
the
desk.
days when we had
It's
to pay
about
long
time.
distance.
Gabriel. Those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks. Anyway, that's all the messages.
Hello, Perfect. Welcome. And was that? Yeah, that was you. Thank you very much for the sub, by the way.
Do you have more messages for me?
Exclamation mark.
I've given everything to you.
All right, so that's all of that.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure.
I don't think we have anything to. Yeah, we don't have anything to research, but
I can't think of anything.
we can talk to her if we need more research done on certain subjects. We'll come back to that later, most likely. I don't remember what this symbol does, so I'm going to take a quick look.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Let's see. Touch, use. I think that's use. That's open. All right, so we have a few places to check out. I think what we'll do is first go to the police station and talk to Mosley. So I think I'd do this first.
Leave my coat alone.
Nope.
Moving that would do little good.
No? Okay. Should I look at things?
The magnifying glass is a handy item for reading old manuscripts or the fine print on Gabriel's lease.
Let's see if we can take that, actually. I think we can.
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
And it's always good to read the paper.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
Do I use the paper?
Times-Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The
today.
front page has an article
But 1993.
about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Good coffee.
What is that other thing on there? This?
There's a pair of
Tweezers.
tweezers on the counter. Grace uses them for book repair work.
Can I take those as well? I guess I can. Oh, hello, desk.
I'm gonna take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
I also see something here. I'm not sure what that is.
It's an ashtray.
Oh, never mind. What is this?
Grace keeps her art supplies here.
Art supplies. So she's an artiste.
Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
My kind of style.
It's a bit warm in...
Okay, can I
Gabriel,
can I do that? And then I think he automatically puts on the coat whenever he leaves. I'm not entirely sure.
I've got some things I need to do.
Don't hurry back on my account.
All right, so let's take a look at the police station first so we can talk to Mosley. Oh, did not expect semi-live action, or whatever that was.
It's an antique umbrella stand. The desk sergeant looked like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion of consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
He's probably gonna die soon. Let's go ahead and talk with him, I guess.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know. Hey, it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
Okay, so that might be something that we need to focus on at a certain point. Maybe as some sort of distraction. Oh, guy's leaving too? Okay, sure. Why not? I was gonna talk to you, but you know...
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
Sounds like Jim Cummings.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Thanks.
It might be. I mean, there's a lot of voice actors and like actual actors and actresses in this, so...
So Azito's his own thing.
What?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
So goodbye,
I'm
everyone,
not
and good
allowed
luck
to
with the
give
book
out
game.
information on police cases.
Have a good one, Keo.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the Desk Sergeant Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out of the crime scene. Sorry.
Okay.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right. As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Did this just have a weird sexual tone to it, or?
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
Alright, so let's take a look at the inventory. Oh.
Those two...
Ah! How do I... That?
The envelope...
Nope. Open.
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
Okay.
The photo of Mosley reads, "Cop nerd," to Gabriel's eyes. The murder photo has nothing written on it. The photograph of Mosley was apparently
Leo, fuck
taken
off.
upon his graduation from the police academy.
Leo, fuck off.
He had hair then.
And let's look at this one. Oh, lovely.
One of the photos from Mosley is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
All right, so we have
One of the
probably chicken feathers or duck feathers all around the body. Very nice wound in the sternum. That's really about it, from what I can make out at least. How do I get out now? Play? There we go. All right, so he's out at the crime scene. We don't know where he is, so we can't really talk to him. But we at least have a photo. We could probably take that photo over to like the museum or to the other place that was
Killed
mentioned.
with no clothes on.
Yeah, Dixieland Drugstore. So these were the two places that were talked about. We also have the bookshop, Cathedral, Jackson Square Overlook, and Napoleon House. So I guess we'll take a look at the museum.
Hi. Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
The window overlooks Charter Street. The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as a bandana that was once worn by a voodoo queen.
Nice bloodstains. He's got more hair than Mosley. Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times.
It's a basket for donation to the Free Museum. A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel wonders
Putting me in
who
the
she
mood to watch
might
Live and
be.
Let Die.
Yeah.
An authentic-looking pole marks the center of the room.
Oops.
An official voodoo wish and stump. Rub it and make a wish, a card says.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Even if that were for sale,
Oh,
Gabriel couldn't afford
I was trying to rub it. How do I rub it? Do I do this?
They might not like it if I move the display.
Okay, that's the move button.
A very large, very formidable-looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage. She looks thrilled to be here.
All right, I guess we'll talk to her.
So, how's the museum business?
I don't know. I don't normally work here.
You don't say.
So, how...
Okay. Literally don't say.
Could I ask you a few questions?
I wouldn't be much help. You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, so
I see.
this is
Thank
useless
you.
right now. I guess we could just keep looking and see if there's anything else
Dang.
here.
I've always wanted a skeleton with a bowl on its head.
All right, fuck it. I guess that's it.
The doorway is already...
Oh, walk.
I'll be gone now, thanks.
So long.
I guess we'll take a look at the drugstore.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
The proprietor doesn't look especially friendly. His business probably doesn't depend on walk-ins. A variety of cloth dolls are arranged above the shelf, each impaled with a single silver pin. The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head. The Dixieland Drugstore is crammed from top to bottom with strange merchandise, some or all of which seem to be related to the practice of voodoo.
Hello, Furfic. Welcome back over here on this side. Thank you for the follow on there as well. Is that garlic?
Ropes of garlic hanging from the ceiling.
I'll know where to come if I ever have a vampire problem.
All right, I guess we'll talk to this man.
Hi there. Is this your store?
This is a Dixieland Drugstore, and I own it, me. Name's Walker, Willie Walker.
All right.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want, I'll answer what I want.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These are novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they're magic, it's not my concern, you know.
Are you telling me that you own a voodoo shop, but you know nothing about voodoo practices?
Affaire n'est pas affaire blanche.
What does that mean?
Means you should mind your own business, monsieur.
Look, I'm researching voodoo for a book.
I don't have your answers, B. Do you want to buy something, monsieur?
Oh, I want answers.
Look,
Damn it.
what do you know about the voodoo murders?
Cabri Sancourt.
What did you say?
Nothing. Those killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
Cabri Sancourt.
What do you know about...
Monsieur,
Okay.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I've lived here all my life, me.
Yeah, and?
What can you tell me?
I'm a busy man, monsieur. I don't get out of my neighborhood much.
Is that all you had to say?
What can you...
If you're not from around here, monsieur, you should sign up for some tours.
What can you...
If you're not...
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
Tell me about you. How did you get into this kind of business?
Why should I discuss my business with you, man?
'Cause I'm curious.
Tell me about you. How did you get...
Why should...
God damn it.
What did you mean when you said Cabri Sancourt?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
What did you mean?
I didn't...
You...
Alright. This man's useless. Let's see if there's anything else around here. I don't think there is, though. I'll go ahead and leave. Let's take a
Need
look.
to find out the meaning of that word.
Yes. Cabri Sancourt. I could probably have Chick research it.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
There's no one in...
Come on.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Nothing? Really?
I can't think.
Okay.
Do you know what Cabri Sancourt means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Gee, really? I couldn't tell.
Are you sure you don't know what Cabri Sancourt means?
I told you. I can't help you with that.
Could you?
Now
Sure.
can I research it? No? Okay.
I can't think.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Do you know?
I've told you all.
How about
What
this?
do you...
You won't get far questioning.
Useless. How about looking at a dead body? Do you like dead bodies?
Hey, you want to see something really cool?
That's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know. Great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
Oh.
Hey, kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
Almost like he showed our
That
dick pic.
explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Gee, is today the day that hell freezes over?
One needn't be rude.
Now, if I remember right, that photo was actually made, or the painting was actually made by his father.
3 snakes in a skull.
Yep.
Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky, offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Are there any books around
The
here?
books on
It
that
sounds like
top
he has sucked a dick or
shelf
two.
include mysteries and other pulp
At the same
novels
time.
from the 50s
All at
and
the same
60s.
time. Not one at a time, just at the same time.
That shelf holds used copies of the Dime Strife series, secrets of unsolved ancient UFO mysteries and such. They just leap out the door. The ladder that shelf contains his... Under the window are reference books.
Foreign language.
Dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, quotation books, and others. Gabriel
3 in the mouth and 2 in the
borrows
butt.
them often when he's writing.
Let's do a use. See if there's a French book.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Let's see, Mittag means midday, noon.
Okay, but that's not what I want.
Gabriel.
Spiel.
Don't want that. I want French.
Gabriel.
Yep.
French.
Gabriel.
Stop with the German. Give me French.
6 if you count the guy with the micropenis in his belly button.
Okay. That doesn't help.
Gabriel's had all the history.
Shit.
Gabriel's life.
Okay. Don't have enough to go on here, so I'm gonna leave again.
See you later.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Don't remember where to go from here. So we take a look at Napoleon House, whatever that is. Oh, it's a bar. Maybe this guy knows some stuff. Bartenders know a lot of things. Talk.
Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Heard.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
Does the phrase caprice encore mean anything to you?
You know what goes in it?
I don't think it's a drink.
Oh. Then I probably don't know anything about it.
Does the...
Never heard.
Shit.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tune. But it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
Okay.
What can you tell me?
Okay, not a real bartender. He'd sell a
You
drink
might want to
before
talk to
he'd say
someone who
anything.
believes in it.
Yeah.
What can you...
I'm no expert.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
Gee, really?
What do you know about...
They say a lot of voodoo stuff is found near the bodies.
What do you know...
Everybody's talking.
Okay.
What do you know...
Everybody.
That's it.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
This city must get 1 million tourists a year, especially around Mardi Gras.
What can you tell me?
A lot of people come here because they think it's mysterious. All that talk about voodoo.
What can you...
You should probably find a book.
What can...
You should...
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
When Katrina
A
happened,
good
he just hauled
bartender
ass out
listens
of
to
there.
other people's life
Most likely.
stories without telling his own.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They played every day for 20 years.
Jesus.
Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out.
Then there's that
he loses
guy
his
over in the
nerve
corner.
every time. By the way, Sam,
the French
he's into that voodoo
champagne.
stuff. He's always talking about
The
spells and
French.
gree-gree and stuff.
Really? Thanks.
so one of the guys knows some stuff about voodoo, maybe.
What can you...
I'd call you a regular, Gabe. And one of our local writer celebrities, too. Been coming in here, what, 10 years now?
Don't remind me.
We're still waiting for that bestseller.
Don't hold your breath.
That's about all I can...
Okay. Street musicians.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but I get pretty
Exclamation mark,
monotonous
meow.
sometimes.
Hey,
You
Snoop.
know, like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say, enough
How are
already.
you?
Sounds like my life.
I am alive.
Tell me about the street musicians
How are you?
around here.
Don't know what else I could say.
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day, he went up and talked to the girl. And, sure enough,
I napped
she
after
didn't
I ate
reject
my
him.
breakfast, so that
now
was
she's
nice.
his wife.
Nice, very nice.
Poor guy.
So what has Sam told you?
That's about all I can...
Okay, so we need to talk to Sam. Sam was the guy in the purple jacket or the other one? I don't remember.
A sharp-eyed gentleman. A man in a...
Fuck it.
Sophie, you an a-hole.
Having a good game?
Hey, baby, you an a-hole.
I'm concentrating.
Fine. All right.
Head pats, please.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh, well. Have fun.
Exclamation mark, Sofado.
Here's your head pats. There you go.
Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a few questions?
I'm not that chatty type, am I, Sam?
The other guy, Sam. Okay.
Bastard, you're not.
Thank you. D.
Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go back, someone else.
Ah, you're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
Is
Excuse
it
me.
me or has there
I
been a
hate to
guy
interrupt
outside
your
the window
game,
tweaking
but
in
could
two
I ask you a
scenes?
few questions?
There has been. Those are the street drummers.
He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
Alright, so they're not going to really talk to me until something happens, so I can't really do anything here. This man, we don't know anything about.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Buzz off.
Alright,
Right.
so that's not happening.
Sorry.
Alright, let's get the fuck out. What does this button do? I can't click on it yet. Alright, so I guess we'll go to Jackson Square, because I'm not sure where else to go at the moment.
People seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine. A police officer is either off duty or patrolling the park, or both.
Oh wait, what did that say? Oh, missed
A
it.
blues band entertains on the lawn. Now that's music.
Okay. Now there's 4 sections here, if I remember correctly. So there could be something in the other 3.
Anyone seen Joe?
So the police are looking for somebody named Joe.
A lone drummer beats out a haunting rhythm on a large African drum. The drummer is busy. The drummer is busy.
So I can't even talk to him. just in his own little world. Oh.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
Wow, you sure fucking told him. Jesus.
A Cajun band, inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on
And
the
I bet it
lawn.
reeks of reefer around
Funny
that
how
drum.
catchy
most
that
likely.
toe tapping can be.
See, they're most likely not gonna talk.
It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
Even the narrator's just like, oh, fuck that shit. Oh. So the mime will mimic...
You nasty thing, you. I'll call the police, I will.
Yeah, the mime mimics and follows people, so that's good to know. I guess we'll talk to the police officer and see if he's seen Mosley around.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
Anyone seen Joe?
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
My God, what old rundown dishwasher did they pull this game out of?
They pulled it out of the dishwasher that's running DOS. Fuck, I have no idea what to do right now.
The Cajun band is a little busy for that right now. Since Gabriel can't read
For some reason
lips,
this gives me
he's
Leisure Suit Larry
disinclined to
vibes.
start a conversation.
Yeah, well, it's by the same company. It's by Sierra. So, not wrong, not far off.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's
These are the games the rich kids played while us plebs played Mario and Sonic in the early 90s.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
So the mime is going to be a way to distract for some reason. Now the question is there anything here that needs a distraction?
Oh really? I didn't know that.
If I remember correctly, I know it's been years since I played this, but from what I remember, you have to distract the police officer at a certain point, and I think you do that with the mime.
What needs a distraction? Everything low.
But do I do that now without knowing exactly what I'm trying to accomplish? Or do I need to know what I need to accomplish first? Somebody on the radio is looking for Mosley, or somebody named Joe. I'm assuming it's Mosley. I don't remember Mosley's first name.
Assistance at Mallard.
Okay, so we need to use the radio. So let's go ahead and grab the mime. And then I'm going to try to see if I can use the radio.
Granted hindsight, Mario and Sonic were more fun in these.
Oh, this is the last quest. If you want to watch me... Oh, by the way, this is the last quest. If you want to watch me do the last quest, you can watch me do it.
He should be following. Nope.
Gabriel probably could pick up the mine. The question is, would he want to?
Come on. How do I get him to follow me?
That wouldn't...
Push?
He's...
Open? Oh. Okay.
That would...
Do I just have to get really close to him and then... Yep. Keep following. No! He got sidetracked.
Why, you nasty thing, you. you. I'll call the
Start
police,
rubbing
I
your crotch
will.
and licking your lips, then start walking
So
toward the
I
bathroom.
need to keep him away from anybody. So we'll try this. Hopefully he doesn't get distracted by this fucking guy. God damn it.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
I'm gonna eat your ass. Okay, we'll just go this way. Oh shit, child. No, don't get distracted by the child. You fuck.
Hey, stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
No, you son of a bitch. Fucking mimes. Please follow me. Do not get distracted. Do not get distracted. Come on. No, you son of a bitch! That got so far.
Stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
God damn it.
Homicide team attend.
I think this is the worst part about mimes. God damn it, dude. We might have to go around the outside or something. Oh, he's gonna get distracted immediately.
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
Alright, Karen. Hurry the fuck up, you son of a bitch! Stay away, kid. Stay away, kid! Quick! Run! Do something! No, he got distracted.
You nasty
Fucking piece
thing,
of...
you. I'll call the police, I will.
God damn it. Every time I get close. Every fucking time. Come on. This is Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. Okay, let's see if we can do this now. You son of a bitch.
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you
Mimes!
you man!
Fucking mimes. Shit. Okay, we're taking the outside path. Come on. I swear to God, if this fucking guy comes along my path, I'm gonna be pissed.
I saw the description. I thought it was originally going to be a medieval type of game.
Come on. Come on. No, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Stay with me. Stay. 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 Keep going. Don't get distracted. Oh, she's a fucking female. No! No!
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
Homicide team attend.
Don't let him walk outside the screen. Don't let him walk outside the screen. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Homicide team attend.
There's too many fucking people here that are walking around in circles. Alright, you white-faced jackass. Follow me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Do not
Blame it on that drummer getting everybody stoned with a second-hand reefer smoke.
Okay. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything's perfect. Everything's wonderful. Everything is great. Everything is great. You're getting sidetracked, you son of a bitch. That's fine. That is totally fine. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's great. Let's do this. But I swear to Christ, if there is anybody... Go to the next screen! Oh shit, you're gonna get sidetracked. Oh no, you're not. Okay, good. Let's do this. Yes, there you go, buddy.
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister. You want some of this?
All right, use.
Gabriel likes his own.
Open, Yes.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South. Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the Country Club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. Got it, Molly.
Thank God. Have a good one, 911.
Interesting.
Stupid, ma'am. Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
It sounded like Hank Hill for a moment. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, so we know that there is a crime scene. Oh, grandmother's house. We're gonna have to visit her.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
A random person walks up to a crime scene with a dead body still on it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, go ahead. Come on over. Let's go ahead and contaminate the crime scene a little bit further. It's fine.
Hey, Mostly. Huh? Knight, you wiener. I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one. As you can see, same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that?
Woman.
Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, Detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Whoa, I'm in love.
Heard kid. If that's Molly, you get it. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Man, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir. It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
Stick around and take notes for the book.
Yep, he's gone as James Bond this.
Watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though.
He is a womanizer.
Stop by if you want to go over the case some more.
Thanks.
All right, so we have some things on the ground here.
Out damn the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again? Gabriel is on the sand and clay shore of Lake Pontchartrain, at the site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are. The site is now deserted. There seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand, but if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined.
All right, so we may be able to make a copy of that, I think. I don't know if I have... Ooh, did not mean to click on that. There may be a way.
Gabriel can't take...
Nope, this?
Gabriel...
I think I need a notebook, so I may have to go back real quick to the bookshop just to see if I can get one. If I can figure out how to get out. There. We'll go back to the... Actually, we'll go visit Grandma. Go visit Grandma real quick, see how she's doing.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
How you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime.
Okay.
That's my Gran. Adorable as always.
You're such a tease.
On the wall are portraits of Gran and Gramps when they were young. Gabriel's inherited some good-looking genes.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
Okay.
What can you tell me about...
I don't know what...
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
What do you know about the voodoo...
Oh, Gabriel, nothing.
Okay. New Orleans?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff. Still, it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Good-looking jeans,
My
yes.
goodness,
Has
boy.
wearing a pair of nice
You've lived
jeans.
here all
ha,
your
ha,
life
ha.
just like me. I can't tell you much that you don't already know.
Anything else?
My...
Nope. Okay.
Do you have any idea what caprice encore means?
Something without something, I think. My French is so rusty. I swear my mind is going.
It's okay, thanks.
All right. So she only knows a little bit.
Do you have a...
Oh,
It's
okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
Everything.
What do you do all day?
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden? I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an old body like mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy
Right.
owned a lot of land outside of town.
Tight pair that outlines his cock, no
Peas,
doubt.
Corn, cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Okay.
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
I met Harrison at a church revival. There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for man,
We
went
also had more
flying
black
off.
folks working
I
for us
swear,
back then while
Harrison
we
and I
drank
were the
mint
only ones that
juleps.
noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies. It was then I
They were just
knew.
casually working for them. Yeah. You know, as they do.
How you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
Okay.
Just tell me...
I never loved any man but your grandfather, and I never will.
You don't love me?
Just tell me anything at all.
I hate to admit it, but I was a jealous little thing when your granddad and I were younger. I loved him so ferociously, and he did attract the eyes of the ladies, whether he wanted to or not.
Just tell...
I get lonely sometimes, but I have lots of girlfriends in the neighborhood.
Jesus Christ.
I call one of them.
The portrait of that guy
feeling blue.
looks like he belongs in an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Just
XD.
tell me anything at all.
I wish
kinda
you'd settle
does.
down and give me a great-grandchild.
Oh, Gran. Just...
I had your father...
Okay, that's all she has to say.
Oh,
Oh.
Tell me about our family.
Then he'd get the jungle
Who would you
fever
like to
from
hear
time
about?
to time.
Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
All of the above?
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Tell me...
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though, he hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. The nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he'd lost another.
Would not be
And I
surprised
would
if he
tell
talked
him
like Arnold in at
didn't matter
least
to
one
me.
scene in here.
But
Well,
he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Thank you very much for the follow. How do I pronounce that? Salam Freemax. Welcome.
Tell me something...
Harrison was only 36 when he died.
36?
Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your
Didn't I
granddad was
tell you
hit
he
by a
was a member of the
streetcar in the
Hitler Youth?
business district.
Jesus, fuck.
Took me nearly a year to
Hello.
believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, Gran.
I know
How
you
are
are,
you?
dear.
I am alive. How are you?
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him.
Doing good.
Philip suffered from
glad to hear
terrible
that.
nightmares, just like your granddad did. They were 2 peas in a pod.
Anything else about Granddad?
Tell me something about
Long
Granddad.
time no see, man.
Did you know that your granddad was a poet? He was. He wrote
That's
the most
right.
beautiful
I
poetry
do
for me
remember
when we
your
were courting.
username somewhere.
I always thought
just
he should
don't
have done
remember
something
where.
with that
It must have
gift.
been on here then.
But he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
Tell me something about Granddad.
I don't know what else to tell you, dear.
Tell me about my father.
When Philip met your mother, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then. And he looked at plenty. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel. And your granddad's.
Tell me about my father.
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were only 8. It was the
Interesting.
thought of taking care of you that kept me going, Gabriel. The police say your father swerved off the road
Did
after
I
being
tell you
frightened
you were
by
dating
something.
Meredith's cousin?
Perhaps a deer in the road or a wild
I
cat.
also was watching you on YouTube.
That's right. Yeah, you were. So, commonality between his granddad and his father is that they both died when their sons were 8 years old. Coincidence, maybe.
Tell me about my father.
Your granddad wanted Philip to have a normal life. He was obsessed
That's
by that
right. Okay,
car.
yeah, you're on the
He pushed
site
Philip
that
to
shall
go to
not
law
be named as
school.
well.
Philip
That's
was
right.
driven to art. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
Okay. Anything else?
Tell me about my father.
He always hated it that it was Margaret's money that supported the 3 of you when his painting couldn't. I kept telling him, try something more cheerful, like a landscape or 2. But he couldn't do it. His work was just too dark and disturbing for the public, you know.
Tell me about.
I don't know what...
Okay.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb?
Family tomb.
It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will.
All right, so we have a family tomb.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage. All she had left was a modest trust fund from a great aunt, who happened to like Philip. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
This is Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers.
Tell me about my mother.
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them. They never wanted anything to do with us, of
You'd be
course.
expecting that.
What a waste.
Tell me about my mother.
I don't know what else to tell you, dear.
Okay, so we know everything about granddad, dad, and mother.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Have you baked any of your incredible molasses pies lately?
No, dear. But you let me know when you want some, and I'll whip up half a dozen.
It's a bit much. I'm not feeling up to diabetes today, thank you.
You've lost weight. Are you courting a new man?
Oh, Gabriel, don't be silly. You know there'll never be anyone but your granddad for me.
Your hair looks very pretty today, Gran.
Well, why, thank you, dear.
Molasses, why did she saute that?
You've always had such nice, thick hair, Gabriel.
You know, I always tell people that my
Look.
Gran is the prettiest grand old belle in the city.
Oh, dear. You shouldn't talk so.
Is there anything else?
You know,
Nope. Okay. I guess we'll take a look at the attic next to look at the granddad stuff. Do I just walk? I guess
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
I mean, I have a block, idiot.
Alright, so let's see. How do I know which is which? I would assume maybe that shit.
That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years. An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. It doesn't seem to be running at the moment. The old trunk looks like... It's a lady's hat from the 1920s.
From Gran's Virginia Woolf period.
Grandma's attic is a storehouse of forgotten treasures and useless junk.
Where's the stuff?
Grandma's attic...
Yeah, but where's the stuff? Okay, but where's the stuff? Do I open up the trunk?
The trunk...
Open?
The lid is...
Wait, it's...
The lid is blocked.
Blocked by the clock. Okay, so if I take the clock...
It looks pretty heavy.
Use the clock? I can use the clock? Oh, this
Gabriel
is a
can't operate the clock
puzzle.
that way.
You're a puzzle. I don't understand.
The hands do not appear to have... Nothing happens.
My own taint.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The hand...
Okay.
Gabriel... The key... The...
Shit.
The face...
Shit.
A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword.
Is there any
A
jump
sun.
scare? I am eating.
An
and don't want to
angel.
die from choking.
A noose.
I don't remember there
And
being any jump scares.
A dragon.
Until near the end of the game. But it's been years, so I honestly don't remember.
There's a...
Okay. I guess I'll just exit. Is there anything else?
The old trunk.
Can I operate the trunk?
The trunk.
Doesn't operate. Okay. And if I use...
It
looks heavy, or pick up. Open...
The lid is blocked.
Blocked by the clock. Clock won't move. Unless push? Okay, there we go. And then open trunk. And look. Trunk.
Some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts.
Aren't those called lederhosen?
Serious hiking boots. More of Harrison Knight German book.
Just what I need.
And a bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca. The trunk and...
Okay. Is there anything in here I can take?
I don't think there's anything in that trunk that would interest anybody but my Gran.
See, I was right. He was part of the Hitler Youth.
I mean, there is obviously some connection between the Germans, but not entirely sure what exactly.
I don't think there's anything in that...
And I can't look inside of it other than what the description says.
The trunk contains lederhosen, hiking boots, German books, and a bundle of Granddad and Gran's love letters.
Really don't know what to do.
That
The knickknacks?
There's nothing I want in there. There's nothing...
It's a Sierra game. If you do it multiple times, something is bound to happen.
I want your class.
There's nothing I
Or
want
not.
in there.
Okay, that's fine too. I guess...
Here's armor. His plastic
trunk
gunbreaker
doesn't
and it's a tank.
operate.
It uses a gun,
I don't...
Nothing in there I can grab. It's already open.
gunblade, like in Final Fantasy 7, 8.
What the fuck? Where's the stuff that she wants me to look through?
It's Granddaddy's old golf bag.
Maybe the golf bag?
I think...
No? Operate the golf bag?
Golf was never my game.
Okay.
I'm not sure what my game was, but it wasn't golf.
Open?
Golf. I'm not sure.
It's an old grandma. It's an...
From
Gabriel has grandma. The old
I fail to understand where the stuff is that she wants me to look at. I would assume it's these two things, but maybe I need some amount of knowledge as to what exactly I need to do. Let's see, I only have tweezers and what else? Photos and a magnifying glass? It's not gonna help me at all. Okay, I'll leave, I guess. 'Cause I don't know what else to do. I'll talk to her again, maybe she can tell me.
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Tell me something.
Your granddad, he would...
Tell me.
Me?
Tell me. I'm sorry, Gran.
I don't
Tell
think
me.
she has
Did
anything.
you know that your grand...
It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit. Okay. We'll leave here. And I guess
Well, Gran,
go
I
back.
better get going.
I could
All
check
right,
out the
dear.
tomb, see if there's anything there, but I do want to stop at the bookshop to see if I can pick up like a notebook or something. And I can draw out those symbols. Bookshop.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Okay. If I were something super important, I would be on the desk.
The desk phone is cheap. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Nah.
Several dozen books. Mardi Gras. Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he. Gabriel likes a subdued lighting effect in his studio. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks. Jeans and t-shirts. It's Gabriel's bathroom.
I really got to get around to cleaning up in there.
A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust on the door.
I'll take this hair gel.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
I didn't even know that there was hair gel there, but okay.
There's nothing else. Gabriel mind.
Is there anything else?
Gabriel
here?
mind as well. The type. Gabriel.
Oh, are you kidding?
Gabriel mind. Gabriel.
Okay.
Gabriel.
All my clothes look the same, so why change them?
All right. Maybe she has a notebook or something?
If...
Okay.
Like...
Well, send it my way if he has any
Nope,
more
not that.
questions that you can't answer.
Let's
and
try this.
Just let him know that I am very, very welcome to his messages.
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound.
Okay, so she says the same shit.
Got a minute, Grace? Could you do...
Sure.
Ah, here we go.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you could get an address...
They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Do you have...
Nope.
Shit.
Well... it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Oh.
Good night, Gabriel.
Did I complete
And try not
day
to
one?
dream, okay?
I guess I completed day one.
Okay. So you don't like hearing? Yeah. Let's see if anybody's willing to play this bot. What did you say? What did you say? Tell me what you said so I can call you a racist. Oh!
You good, baby? No response. A mask I wore as I approached, I was what I am not. And though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought. Okay.
Fine people.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen.
Oh.
So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha, ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's a garden district, a state city.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Oy, men.
Alright, so I think I missed a few things here, because I remember picking up some books for some reason. So I'm gonna just click randomly and see what I can get.
Gabriel pulls down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction. A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue. The smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Nerd. That doesn't... Gabriel...
Snakes are legless.
Well, that's just the same shit. Okay.
Gabriel selects
It
a
is funny I
volume
am
of
having
German
good relaxing
poetry
time here after
that
I
he
delete my Dark
always
Souls
sounds
file because I got
strangely
angry with
compelling.
it.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf.
Exclamation mark.
Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
That was the name that she mentioned had a message for me. So I'm gonna talk to her real quick.
There's no...
Got a minute, Grace?
You played Dark Souls 2. The ice bosses ripped my ass off.
I actually have not played that yet. Soon, maybe.
Do you know anything else about voodoo?
I've told you all I know. Sorry I can't be more help.
Leo, you're just staring at me, bud. I don't know what you...
Do you know anything else about voodoo?
I've told you all I know. Sorry I can't be more help.
What do you want, Leo? You're just staring at me, bud.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I know you shouldn't be messing with it, and I know you will anyway.
Do you have messages?
Nope.
Fuck.
Could you?
Sure.
Nothing about that Heinz Ritter guy.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Here, share your screen.
Did I miss anything else in the bedroom? Because I feel like I did. Should be a flashlight somewhere. I think that's it right there, maybe?
Let me see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a flashlight.
Like, see if you can, like, the middle button.
I might need a flashlight.
Underneath voice connected on Discord.
Let's see. What else?
Oh, gotcha.
Gabriel's bed.
Nothing.
The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks.
Okay. Guess I'll leave again.
Gabriel looks at the...
Can I operate it?
Wish.
Open it? Might need money for something.
Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take. Or, in the case of St. George Books, the mistake.
One of these things is not like the other.
It's a gift certificate left over from yet another dismal failure of a promotion.
Okay, can I take it?
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
What is it for, though? Look.
The $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks
It's just
pitifully new.
a gift certificate for the place that we own. Okay, that's fine. All right, I guess we'll leave again. I'm gonna try going back to the grandmother's place and see if there is something there I can actually pick up. There has to be.
I've got some things I need to do.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and there's the family tomb. Let's see, I was gonna go to grandmother's house. That's over here and here. Leo, don't even fucking start, dude. I see
My
you about to do it.
precious boy.
Knock it off.
How wonderful of you to stop by.
Knock it off.
Can't stay away from you, Gran.
Make yourself at home, son.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to the attic again.
I'm going up the attic again.
Enjoy yourself, dear.
I wish there was a way in these old Sierra games to like highlight the things that you can interact with, just to make it a little bit easier for schmucks like me.
That
It's Granddaddy's old golf bag.
grandma's the trunk, some old
Aren't those
Sierra
just...
and the bun.
I don't think there's anything in there.
The trunk.
I'm pretty sure there's like a book or something in here. Like, I remember...
What are you looking for?
I think it's a sketchbook I'm looking for, but I don't remember where it is. I want to say it's in here somewhere.
Grandma's attic is it's one of there's a sketchbook on
right
the
there.
chair that Gabriel vaguely remembers as his father's.
You know, something that's only like 3 pixels tall. Gotta love Sierra games, Jesus. So let's take that.
I think I'd take Daddy's sketchbook with me.
And open it. Oh, that's cool.
How this looks
Images
like a book.
haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a
3
deep
snakes again.
chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that
And
he
I think
finds
we've
it
seen this
hard
as well.
to believe they aren't from his own
There's the leopard
subconscious.
thing. Leopard thing. So there, he's getting like the same dreams or whatever as his father, I guess.
Images.
Can I skip pages? No? Okay. But at least now I can draw out the symbols that are at the beach.
How is it just homemade?
I feel like there was something else. Hold on. Operate clock? Operate clock, because I think some of the symbols in the sketchbook are also corresponding to this.
The hands do not appear to have any mechanical function other than to move.
Okay, so I want to move. Oh God, what did I do?
The face.
Nah, what did I do? I want to move. Yes. Oh wait. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh God, it's finicky. It's very finicky. I'm not even moving my mouse, and it just does this. Why is it doing... Stop. Stop. Just... Fuck. Stop. Stop. Okay, so the symbol in the center of the clock is the same thing as that bloody pendant in his dreams. What are the actual symbols again?
A ring of 6 symbols surround the
Sword,
face of the clock.
sun, angel? That's
a
an angel?
sword, a
Noose,
sun,
eclipse, dragon.
an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon.
And there's probably not enough here to go by. Yeah, I don't think there's enough here to go by. Do I have anything else in my inventory?
This is the last
It's
page.
the last page.
This.
All right. Think. Trying to think. Out of the stuff that we currently have, There's really not a lot. I can style my hair, I guess. I can pluck a few eyebrows. And there's no other pages on that sketchbook.
The magnifying
Jade. Okay, so we have a jade handled magnifying glass.
Gabriel got the flashlight free in the mail when he ordered a magazine subscription. It works though. At the moment.
Okay. What else is there? What else is there? The book. The book that we read was by Hans Ritter, and then it was also mentioned. So maybe Gam Gam knows something about it.
What is the name?
Gam Gam.
What's the name?
That's it.
Can we?
Of course.
No, no mention of him anywhere.
Hell yeah, that sounds amazing.
Okay.
You need to saute that.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
God damn, what the fuck do I do? You know, I haven't looked at the newspaper. Maybe there's something in the newspaper.
Phew, it's humid
Speaking
out
of
there.
Gam Gam, it's
Made
about
it
that
back,
time of
though.
night.
I
It
wish
is
you wouldn't
11.
wear that
That
coat
is
outside
correct.
in June. I could smell you from here.
Let's see, operate newspaper.
Gabriel can
To fucking read the newspaper. You just use it.
Gabriel
Look.
today's
There we go.
Times Picayune, dated June 19, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crimes is fake. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square.
Okay.
Called La Plaza d'Armas. Under French rule, it was used for executions, firing squads, hanging, even impalement and breaking on the wheel. Yikes. Of course, these days it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instinct.
I feel a dark star rising, all right.
Okay. You good, baby?
I really like the artwork in this game.
The art in this game is really fantastic. I think that is everything here for now. I just don't know what to do about that book made by Heinz Ritter.
Gabriel selects a volume of German poetry that he always
16-bit, that
found
is.
strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen
Who knows German?
lebendig zum Fraß.
Who knows German?
Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge.
What the fuck is he saying?
Genießen sie jedes Mal.
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck is he saying? Alright. It is that time of night. So I'm going to go ahead and save here. We're going to call this... what does the German German
I'm learning Germany.
says...
I don't know what he's saying.
What does the
Sounds
German
like
says?
that deadly joke from Monty Python.
And we will pick this up again tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the site that shall not be named and work on stuff for the rest of the night.
There's something looks like
So if I
Groot
see you there,
behind the girl.
I will see you there. There's something that looks like gray, like a gray book. You mean this thing down here? What is that, actually?
Grace keeps
Oh.
her art supplies here.
Art supplies. That's just her art supplies. It's fine. We can't do anything with them, I don't think.
Gabriel would
operate?
There is
Okay, yeah. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna work on Blender for the rest of the night. Switch over to the other site. If I see you there, great. If not, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. We're gonna go to a quick intermission while I set up. And I just need to quit this game.
Try to beat your very best score. See if you can jump a whole lot more. Skip it, skip it. Come on, everybody, skip it.
Store's closed. Not for me, pal. You might say I'm Spyro's
Thanks
hot
for streaming.
co-star.
It was
I
fun.
love that little dragon. The way he blows fire at sheep like me. This isn't a fish or brooch.